Alright guys, back to another episode of Trails into Reverie. Last episode, we just finished off Lloyd's route with the surprise return of Rufus Alberea, along with the other people noticed, like Garcia Rossi, Dieter Croix, Novartis, the Defense Force, basically defeating the SSS. This episode, after getting locked onto the Lloyd route, we're gonna be doing Rean's route for the first time. Our harem protagonists, the return of Harem Schwartzer, Act 1. And back to the cross system. Let's do this, shall we? This is gonna be this is what I like about it, because you get to see their perspectives as protagonists. What the sword duel? And Kurt's there.
Is that all?
Uh-oh.
No, I can fight! Kurt! I'm ready!
Pathetic.
No!
Kurt!
Damn, he just falls off the cliff. Claire.
This doesn't make any sense.
Sniper.
At this rate...
Come on, we'll hide under the bridge. We need to get to Instructor Rean ASAP if we're going to figure out some way to help out Ash and Muse.
I agree. We need to get out of this icy water before it saps any more of our strength. That should be our top priority.
Uh-oh. Mirror device.
I hope you don't think I can't see you down there.
Well, that's just...
Anywhere safe from her?
No one escapes the icy maiden when she's this serious, I fear.
Mirror devices, though. Surrounded on both fronts.
I can't believe this is happening.
It's like, Nani, where's Ash and Muse? But anyway, we're gonna be welcome back to several hours before 10 a.m. the start of Rean's route, and we're in Ymir, which is Rean's hometown, up in the north. Somewhere around near Northumbria, well, farther away, of course, but yeah. Yes, for those wondering, I have watched the Cold Steel Northern War anime. I thought it was fine. It's terrible, but it's still fine. Rean Schwartzer. Claire Revelt.
Oh, what a gorgeous sight. So, this is where you grew up, Instructor?
What a wonderful place. It's so peaceful and calming.
Damn, the
I
cast has
figured the
returned.
snow would have all melted by this time of year.
Most of it has. This is just what's left over. You would have really seen some snow if we were here a month ago.
Oh, how lovely. It's nice to be honeymooning in a winter wonderland.
I owe this
For
town
fuck's
much
sakes.
after all they did for me 2 years ago.
I think we owe you more than you owe us.
I think she's
yeah.
talking about the Civil War.
You used Ymir as your base during the Civil War, right?
Yeah. She did a ton of work to improve our defenses and our communications network.
I suppose it's been 2 years for me as well.
Since you
The last
attacked...
visit I recall was when I was tasked with abducting Princess Alphen and Instructor Rean's little sister.
Very blunt.
It's, also been a while for you, Rean, hasn't it? Why don't we start by letting your parents know that we're here?
That sounds good to me. I want to introduce all my students to them.
It's going to feel a little strange meeting our instructor's parents.
Yeah. I'm feeling kinda nervous all of a sudden.
You're all acting like you're seeing parents for the first time.
I, for one, can hardly wait to say hello to my future in-laws.
Go away, Muse.
I've got a whole lot of stories to tell them about their little baby boy.
Please don't embarrass me in front of my family.
God damn it. And we're gonna be starting Rean's Chapter 1, or Act 1, as the snow thaws. I hope I get some carryover bonuses for this. Welcome to the home of Baron Schwartzer. We are eagerly awaiting your arrival, despite the fact that there's no voice acting to this part. Well, what a real maid. You could tell she's been well trained. I didn't expect you to find you helping out, Maple. You gotten way better at welcoming guests. Hehe. Phoenix Wings has trained me well, young Rean. You're seeming a lot more grown up yourself, just not as much as me. And suddenly, all pretenses of professionalism slip away. Now please come this way. Baron and Lady Schwartz await you in the study. For some odd... Who's she? An old friend of mine, she works on the Phoenix Wings. She's got a year on me, and is determined to never let me forget it. We seem rather close, but looks like it's all friends and no benefits. I figured Schwartzer would have been every chick in the town fawning over him. I would have put it past him either, to be honest. And is this seriously what you really think of me? Yes! Yes! Clearly nobody would dare get away up Elise's wet. Hey. Here the hell we go again. I'm starting to feel a little sorry for him. That makes two of us. Something wrong, young Rean? Sorry we're coming now.
Mom, Dad, I'm home.
Theo Schwartzer. We haven't seen them since CS2. And then Lucia Schwartzer.
It's good to see you again, my son.
Gerald's voice.
It's been a long half year without you.
I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit as often as I'd like. Especially since it sounds like Elise has been too busy to come home as well. She's asked me to give you both her regards.
Well, I'm sure St. Estria's student council is keeping her plenty busy.
I just hope she doesn't work herself sick.
I'm sure she's just fine. The younger students all seem to adore her. And she has Her Highness there if she's ever in need of a friend to talk to. I've also been keeping an eye out to make sure no insects start buzzing around her.
Are you now?
That overprotectiveness may create more trouble than it prevents.
God damn it.
Poor Elise. It's a pleasure to see you both again, Lord and Lady Schwarzer.
The same to you, Major Revelt. It's not hard to imagine that the RMP must be exceptionally busy at the moment. I hope your time here will help ease some of your weariness.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Oh, and these must be your students.
That's right.
Meet the entire branch campus. Kurt Vander.
My name is Kurt Vander. I have learned much under Instructor Rean's exemplary tutelage.
You would be one of the rare practitioners of the Vander School's dual blade style. I've heard that despite how capable you are, you're not one to rest on your laurels. Humble, too. Unusual and admirable qualities in someone of your age.
I am honored you would speak of me that way, but I'm afraid you overestimate me.
Oh, I don't think so.
Ash Carbide.
Name's Ash Carbide. If you've heard it, chances are it's because your son was complaining about what a pain in the ass I am.
Fuck's sakes, Ash.
On the contrary, I've heard there's much more to you than that prickly exterior of yours. Rean's told me that deep down, you're a very smart, considerate young man who your fellow students depend on.
The hell? You want to watch what bullcrap you're feeding your folks about me, Schwarzer?
Hey, it's true, though.
You're just stuck being a big old softy.
The denial is what makes him oh so lovable. I am Muse Egret. It's a pleasure. I owe much to both of your children.
Ah, I've heard much about you. It can't be easy to shoulder so much responsibility at such a young age.
Not at all. Instructor Rean's love and support give me the strength necessary to overcome any obstacle.
Oh my. Love, you say?
Jesus Christ.
Can't you spare me your harassment in front of them?
I see that Elise wasn't exaggerating. You are quite the character. I'm glad that she and Rean have someone like you to come to when they need it.
Think nothing of it. That's what family does.
Doesn't miss a beat, does she?
Seriously.
She certainly does not.
My name is Una Crawford. It's a pleasure to meet you. I found myself in Instructor Rean's debt before even enrolling at the academy, and I've constantly been in it since. But I've been trying to learn as much as I can from him so that one day I can be a source of strength to others just like him.
Oh, you're the young lady from Crossbell. What a commendable spirit you have.
I agree. You seem every bit the earnest, cheerful young woman Rean told us you were.
What else did he say about me?
Uh-oh.
He told us, you never give up even when all seems lost, and act like a shining beacon of light to those around you. It seems he really depends on you.
That's really flattering to hear. But also really embarrassing to hear in front of my classmates.
You're not the only one going red.
How are you not completely desensitized to the things you say by now?
Seriously.
I feel a little jealous, truth be told.
Anyway, I've had my turn now. Last up is you.
Altina Orion.
You okay, Allie?
She's
I'm the one
guilty.
who abducted Elise and the princess during the Northern Jaegers
Pepe
attack on Ymir
hens.
2 years ago.
Altina.
I know I have no right to even be here after the harm my actions caused you. But since I have this opportunity, I am so terribly sorry for what I did.
That must really have been eating away at her.
Please, raise your head. You were but a child following orders, and you did nothing to harm either of them. You need not feel any guilt for your actions.
Still,
There is something I would like to say to you as well. Thank you, Altina.
or what?
I hear you were always at Rean's side during the year he was fulfilling the government's demands after the Civil War. I'm truly grateful he had you to support him.
I was just following orders then, too.
Even so.
Besides, you're not here today because you were ordered to be, are you?
That's true. I'm part of Class 7 because I chose to be and want to be.
Aw.
Our class wouldn't be the same without you.
Hell yeah,
And you have
Altina.
no reason not to feel completely welcome here. You're a lucky man to have so many wonderful students, Rean.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Well, I think that's enough talking for now. What do you say to you for some lunch? You had a long journey, you must be all starving. Now that you mention it, that's true, we did set off rather early. Thank you for your kindness. Can't wait to sample the culinary delights of our instructor's home. Have everything as ready as soon as I can. I gathered some excellent pheasant meat during my hoarding hunt. You're going to love it. Went out hunting first thing in the morning? Someone must be been fired up. Your parents are such wonderful people. Tell me about it. I'm trying to give different voices to everyone. It's so hard, by the way. Ah, that was delicious. I knew the meat would be fresh, but your garden-raised vegetables were delicious as well, Lady Schwartzen. That meal was just perfect balance of rustic and flavorful. They weren't being stingy about the portions either. I never tasted such a wild strawberry tart as fine as that. Yes, the tea afterwards was first-rate too. Well, I actually think I might have eaten a bit too much. I'm just happy we could all satisfy you all. Either way, we'll get out of your way now. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to call on us. Thank you. So, Major, now I got a chance to ask. There's been one thing I've been wondering. Why exactly did you call us here? All Principal Aurelia told us is that we're here for a special assignment. Whatever it is, it clearly concerns the RMP too. I understand your curiosity, and naturally there's a good reason why you're the only class here. I'm afraid it's not my place to elaborate. So someone else will be telling us? Regardless, it'll be a while longer before everything is ready. Yeah, but I've been home for 6 months, Rean. Why don't you take the chance to walk around Ymir while you wait? I imagine the rest of you will enjoy the opportunity of taking the sights too. Huh. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Most of you never been around here before. So how about I show you around? I admit it's rather tempting. Well, instructor, it's rare that you're afforded the chance to come back here. There must be some things that you want to do without us. Yeah, we could show ourselves around, no problem. It's not like we're babies, you know. We'll be alright on our own. Well, if you insist, I appreciate the sentiment. It kind of stings to be shot down like that, but I guess I'll do what they say and guess how everyone's Ymir's doing. Carrying over bonds. If you choose to carry over clear data from Crystal Code C4, the bonds Rean has formed will be carried over as well. If Rean has formed a special bond with a female character, that character will be marked with a love symbol and join the party with a higher link level than normal. You can also take this chance to change to which character you want Rean to perform a special bond with without replaying Trails of Cold Steel 4. Choose who you want to bond. Bond-like experience if you choose. The marked character will mark with a heart symbol will further be increased. AKA the one that I literally chose. People are gonna get mad, but I literally just chose Candy because this is my choice, by the way. Because I think they have the most connection out of all the other characters in the game. That's my opinion, but anyway. Elisa. All the characters that reach maximum bond level with clear data, you will be carried over the star symbol to start with higher link level. All the characters you select here will receive bonus link experience only as those or star symbol will receive a full link level. Okay. AKA everyone, because I did New Game Plus 2 times in a row. Fuck it. We have formed a special bond with everybody. Everybody. Choose to carry over clear data from Trails of Code C4? Okay. It's good to be... so good to be back home. It's just a shame we won't be able to walk around here, just the two of us. Still given everything else Elisa and I have been through, I'm sure it's only a matter of time. The long-term connection of 4 games, by the way. Anyway, should get going. Might be worth checking in on the others if I run into them, too. See bond items in the tribute releases of Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. See a bonus for finishing Trails of Cold Steel 4. So, starting with Rean Route, we got some stuff. This is Hero's Testament, gives you 50 CP, auto CP up. And Lionheart's Grand Cordon gives you 3000 HP, 75 to all stats, accuracy 100, and prevents stat down. Pretty nice. I won't get into like the Orbans just yet, but we will get to it at some point. We're gonna be like choosing like what to start off with, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot to like figure out. Alright. Lisa came back here for a short while. She looked busy as ever. I suppose she wants to do what she can to support Princess Alpha now that she's resumed her royal bit. She hasn't told me what that directly, but that's more or less what I've been heard too, yeah. Makes sense, especially since Her Highness likely still has plenty on her plate. Suppose so, haha. Poor princess. It's strange the Schwarzers have been long maintained good relations with the Imperial household. It's never out of her intention to force the two of you to carry that on. Yet somehow Lisa still naturally gravitated towards Her Highness. And from what I understand, you seem to be rather friendly with her as well, is that right? I suppose. She has been kind and gracious to me at very least. Even with the war behind us, the Imperial family continues to endure difficulties of their own. Hope we can find a way to help them. Alright. Right over here. I can tell from the way your students look at you, you're doing a great job as their instructor. As a father, I couldn't be more happy than proud of you to see that, son. Thanks, Dad. It means a lot coming from you. Being a teacher's not so different from being a baron, you know. Both involve fostering the growth of those who look up to you. for guidance, and such that they may grow ever stronger and self-sustaining. Put it like that, I can always see what you mean. You definitely are always supporting everyone around here. Exactly. That's why I figure you will ever inherit my position sometime down the line. I know it'll be in good hands. That's a conversation for another day, I think. He's giving me a hard time, for fuck's sakes. Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh, nothing says I'm home quite like the clean taste of Ymir's air.
Dogs Doge! I bet there's no snowboarding minigame again. That's only CS2 exclusive. It's funny, yeah, and Northern
There's
Warrior.
the footbath. Sounds like just the thing after having such a hearty meal.
Yeah, like after the Northern, like during the War anime, this is like a place they were here for. Ymir itself, so if you guys watch Northern Warrior, you could see a ton of references of the Cold Steel series, so. Join the footbath, you two. We certainly are. It must be wonderful having a place like this in the middle of your village. It's one of Ymir's biggest selling points, to be sure. If you don't mind, I think I might join you. Ah, this really warms you up. It truly does. I could feel all my fatigue just fading away, too. It's strange how effective it is, given how little of your body is actually inside of it. So what were the two of you talking about before I came over? You, actually. Me? Specifically, we were talking about that power of yours. Curse influence completely disappeared as a result of the final rivalry, but your specific power still remains, correct? Yeah. The seed that originally gave it to me is gone, but the power itself has developed to the point where it's essentially its own thing now. But there's no need to worry. I got it largely under control now. Largely implies that it's still a possibility you may lose control of it. Can't deny that, but I'm devoting myself to making sure it doesn't happen. Isn't that we don't trust you, we simply don't trust your unfortunate habit of choosing to sacrifice yourself at the drop of a hat. Right, the first time you lost your control of your power was here in Ymir. You were trying to protect Elise from a ferocious monster in the path behind the village. Ah, you found out about that, huh? Still, I'm afraid that's just who I am. I can't promise I won't endanger myself that I care about again. And Elise isn't the only one that's true for. Your perspective is logical in theory. Those who make such sacrifice don't understand how painful that can be for those who mean to protect, especially when they leave you completely alone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Besides, she came back in the end, right? So I had plenty of time to punish her for what she did. I'm sure you mean to thank her for what she did. Incorrect. Tsundere.
Anyway, I want you to keep watching over me, Instructor.
Uh-oh.
There's still so much I have to learn from you. So I won't let you just disappear. I won't let you leave me.
Heh. Won't leave you, don't worry. Not an entirely dissimilar note. We'll be going on the date you promised me, Instructor. Wait, what? What date? It's the first I am hearing about this. I never promised anything like that. Can't believe you would simply forget. Agreed to it before exams last month. I don't remember anything like that. Even I don't remember what happened a month ago. It's almost time for the end of term exams. It's been a wild year, but I want each of you to prepare properly so you can show up the results of your hard work. You in particular, Muse. There's no need to hide your talents anymore. I want you to give this everything you've got. Instructor, that's a tough ask. You promised to give me a word. I might be able to make that hell of my goddamn thirsty girl. You're a handful. Let's see. Managed to take the #1 spot in the combined ranks in the main campus. I'll treat you to a meal. Sure enough, she placed in the top of the rankings without breaking a sweat. Ada must have been furious at placing second. What can I say? Love trying overall. You're only getting a meal.
So, I did what I promised I would,
Can't argue with that. Your motives are worth a raised eyebrow, but you did really well. So, well done, Muse. I'm proud of you.
Okay, promise.
You have no idea how it makes me feel to hear you say that.
Suppose a promise is a promise. When they're done here, Ymir, I'll make time for us to go for our meal. Is that acceptable? Yeah, I can hardly wait to spend a whole day with you and get a dinner at the end. You're pretending to mishear me on purpose, aren't you? Those exams are a small price to pay to go on a date with the man of my dream, and I can place any position you desire, top end all the way to the bottom. Please don't. You can deliberately rank bottom? Well, luck would factor into that one. I would say bottom 3 to be certain. It's like competing against someone playing by entirely different rules. Coming in here has gotten rid of my physical fatigue, but my mental fatigue has really jumped up to take its place. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. What about you two? We'll stay in here a bit longer. Still have the issue of your session with your sister to discuss. Now I'm really leaving. Join the foot bath out here, but there's nothing like the open air baths at the Phoenix Wings. I encourage both of you to try them out. I've spoken highly of them before. I will certainly remember to pay them a visit. Oh my, you inviting us to a mixed bath instructor? In that case, you have to get the timing right so it's just the two of us. This is absolutely not what I'm doing. This is the place where you can literally just heal your CP. Which is pretty nice though. But you may have to high speed it to like speed this up, of course. Good. There's the chapel, there's the grounds. Chiruru. Alright, next up will be over here. Master Ka-Fi hasn't had a model yet. Still, for some odd reason. Okay. Oh, Lord Rean, what are your home, eh? How's things at the school? Really busy as you prepare for the new school year, but it's super fulfilling. How things going here, Leo? Same old, you see how my wife is, right? You're gonna be sticking around for long? I'll handle all your orbit modification weapon upgrade needs. Thanks a lot. Before I forget, have you heard the Arcus 2 got an update? Ryan for a group got in touch with us? Sot's got a boost? Correct, you could strengthen him up for the 3rd stage and allowing for insertion of even more powerful core. I actually got a sample from the RF group. It's yours if you want to see how it works. After strengthening the slot with the Sepif, you should be able to plug the quartz in. Thank you for everything. No need for thanks, I'm just happy to see you again. Since you're all home and out, make sure to get some R&R, of course. Very important, we can upgrade slots. Doo-doo. There we go. Everyone has the same cover. Okay. Well, if it isn't Rean, welcome back. Long time no see, Camilla. You look well. What's that? I look young and my complexion is perfect, you sweet talker. You really haven't changed. Oh, come on now, that's not true. I've been in a rare item business lately. Speaking of which, have you heard about this? Lake Lord's newest fishing gear. I ordered way too many sent. On top of that, they sent me new rods as part of a bonus. Here, to take them off my hand. Are you sure? Of course I am sure. This stuff would be better used in the hands of knowledgeable fishermen like you. Well, this is a lot. Thank you so much. No need for thanks. I would just like seeing you happy. I'll be running the shop as usual, so feel free to drop in where. Will do. Fishing, huh? Start to be a warm-up a little. It's time to cast a line. The mountain stream. I should give it a whirl once I have some free time. Divine Angler Schwartzer. Oh no. Oh no! God damn it. Okay. Should be fine, right? Yuna. Looking to grab a souvenir? Yeah, for my family. Oh, for Jessica Louise, too. This place reminds me of rare stuff. Finding up around the TheOffOne imports. They'll carry Eastern goods, it's true. Since a lot of stuff comes from the Republic, they're out of stock last year. Now things are finally back to normal. Thank goodness trade has recovered. Agreed. Oh, my back. What is it, instructor? Nothing, just thought you'd be on more edge today. Surprisingly calm. I mean, today's. The signing ceremony and crossbow, yeah? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't thinking about it. There's a part of me that wants to be home for such a momentous occasion. I feel kind of bad, kind of left off. I was the only one who didn't get to come to Ymir. I belong with Class 7, Yuna. By the way, I heard something from Randy. He told me you played a big part of Operation Liberate Crossbow last month. It wasn't that big of a deal. I just helped Lloyd and the others a tiny bit. Really? Are you okay with staying at the branch campus? It's the end of the school year, so you should have been able to transfer back to the crossbow like Randy. Heck, I bet they'd love to have you back at the police academy again. So you want me gone, then? No, that's not what. I'm just messing with you. It's true I regret not being able to properly graduate from the police academy, but right now my time to branch campus is even more important. It's where I belong, I see.
And you know, I like being with you, instructor. I
oh no.
didn't mean that in a weird way.
I know. There's still a lot I want to teach you, too.
Good, because I'm all ears.
Anyway, everything I learn at Doors is sure to be useful in the future. Whether it's for myself or to help strengthen the relationship between Crossbow and the Empire, I'm going to be counting on you to teach me the good stuff, instructor. Well, you got yourselves a deal. Better get that brain of yours ready. For something to instruct, I can lend a hand. No, I'm just scoping things out and saying my hellos. I'd say Ymir has a particularly specialty, but this shop does carry a lot of locally made things. Sure you'll find something you like if you keep looking around. Alright, sounds good. Everyone has link level 4. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Please fix the link attack bugs. Goddamn Nisa, what is wrong with you? Kurt. The scenery here is truly spectacular. Sure is. I lived most of my life, so not tired of it. It's just a shame it doesn't last all year. Once the snow's gone, that's it. I'm sure it is still replaced by equally unique beauty of another season. Not wrong there. More welcome to visit again another season if you want to see. Like that very much. Did you once practice your swordsmanship here? Sort of. It was further up the mountain to be specific. Master Kafai spent about a month living out in the wilderness while he trained me intensively. Interesting. I've heard this Arseed school does the similar thing. Perhaps it's an Eastern manner of training that the Arseeds later adopted? It's true that Eastern martial arts emphasize becoming one with nature. I think in my case it was just because Master Kafai believed it to be effective. Securing the food to eat, a place to sleep every day was hard enough, but sometimes he would even set monsters on me. Thinking about it, I had to do some crazy stuff to make it go in one piece. You got a glutton for punishment. I shudder to think what you must have gone through. Ouch. Is that the hell you see me? Do forgive me, though. I didn't mean for it to come across as rude. So perhaps I should try training in the mountains myself. I apologize if I'm assuming wrongly here, but... Are you feeling frustrated with your progress? Oh no, I'm not... No, I suppose you're right. Happy to lend an ear if there's something you want to talk about. Alright then. This isn't a new concern of mine, but it's something I was reminded when we were introducing ourselves to our parents. Yuna and Altina have grown significantly since I first met them. And not just them. Same could be said for Ash, Musi, and the rest of the students at the academy. They all matured significantly in the year they were all enrolled. But then there's me. I don't feel like I've grown all that much at all. So if you continue to train every day, I do feel as though I'm improving. I'm just a little frustrated by the pace. I think you only feel that way because you're more capable than most. What do you mean? In other words, you expect more of yourself than most people do. When you put a bar for success so high, it's only natural you're going to be harder to surpass it. That's just reality. But that makes it sound like if I got any room for improvement at all. That's definitely not the case. It's going to be more difficult for you to make significant progress than before. But you've been overcoming that for a while. Last year, you faced up against Prince Cedric and overcame many trials before that. But you are content to rest with your laurels. In the 6 months since, you never stopped working to better yourself. I think you're the only one who can't see how much progress you made. As your instructor, I know better than anyone just how much you improved. So have confidence in yourself, Kurt. Thank you, instructor. Of course, you don't have to take that telling me to content with the way you are and stop trying. Wouldn't dream of it. Have no intention of slowing my pace, at least, not until I surpassed you. Sounds like I have a good reason to keep bettering myself, then. I'm gonna have to get going. But we have the Phoenix Springs ourselves today. I recommend you take the chance to relax in the hot springs while you have it. Sounds wonderful. I think I might stay here for a moment to collect my thoughts. And head over. Air's so fresh that the view is impaired. The sky so free, I almost feel like I dived straight into it. Please no. Please no. I wouldn't recommend trying it. It's a long way down from here. Suffice to say I wasn't serious. I'm a swordsman, not a madman. The flags. The amount of death flags, by the way. Ash is right here. What you're up to over here, Ash? Nothing much, just wandering around. But man, there's sure a lot of snow left down this way. We don't generally use this path. There's no point in removing any of the snow that builds up here. It just stays until it melts. Guess it makes sense if you got the cable car anyway. Anything on your mind? Kinda. A while back, I heard someone talking about a sport you can basically only do on a snowy mountain. Just can't remember the name, though. Snowboarding? Yeah, that's the one. Heard something about using a special board to ride all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. Figure there's gotta be enough snow here to do it, right? I'm thrilled to hear you say you're interested in snowboarding. That would really be a bad idea. Huh? Why? Gonna tell me, ooh, Ash, are you gonna most of the snow already melted? You're gonna die a horrible death or something? Well, screw that. Life's no fun without a bit of risk. Huh. To be fair, you did hit most of what I was gonna say, but yeah, there's no chance I let you snowboard in this. Lame. If you really want to give snowboarding a try, you're more than welcome to try it back here in the winter. I'll even teach you myself. I surpass you in no time flat. Like to see you try. You know I'm the top of the leader for every course here. That is true. He is in the top of the leaderboards. Man, when you get hooked on something, you really do get hooked, huh? But don't forget I'm from Raquel. I grew up gambling to put food on the table. In a game I can't win, I'm not afraid to embarrass on your own turf. That sounds like a challenge to me. Can't wait to see who comes out on top. Just remember, you're not allowed to do anything on the outcome unless we do it after graduate. You and your damn rules. You know, Crow and Randolph both know how to work a casino pretty well. Maybe one of these days we ought to see which of us doorsmen can bring in the biggest haul you in. You know, why not? I can think of worse ways to blow off steam. Damn, for real? I never thought I'd see the day you come around to the dark side, Schwarzer. Guess pigs do fly sometimes. Only after you graduated, no gambling for you then, I understand. Bah. Knew you were a hard ass at heart. No gamble. No gamble. Progress on Elise? What the hell? What is wrong with these people? She's my sister. Well, she's not blood, but she's my sister. Anyway. What's wrong with these people? Thank God I was able to like complete every single quest or like stuff for CS4, so thank God for that. Oh, well, look who's back. Glad you're doing well, Rean. Likewise, you're in a good mood as ever, Gerald. See why, you got quite a few customers for this time of year. Alright, after the wars ended, hardly anyone was coming in. Looks like things are finally get back to normal. Since tensions between the neighboring nations have calmed down a bit, we're getting more and more guests than usual. Nothing beats the time of peace. You got that right? Now, since you're here and all, how about I teach you one of our recipes? I mean, one of your secret dishes. Are you sure about this, Gerald? Of course, you could use the recipe books too, right? If you just stopped on one of my specials, you'll be able to prepare whatever you want. So you're up yourself. A recipe for one of my specials and the ingredients to whip it up. Tricolor onigiri. The ingredients as well? Really? This is too much. Kind. Oh, don't get to see you as often as I like, so at least let me do this much. You're always plenty busy out there. But take care of yourself, make sure you're eating right. Of course, I'll take that to heart.
I've gotten so used to spring everywhere else that the cold here has got me feeling like it's still winter. Think I might take that advice I gave to Kurt and soak in the hot spring.
Ow, my back hurts. God damn it. Alright, let's see what's over here. I forgot to get something else. Alright, now that we've gone through everything we can, let's just do the hot springs right now. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Let's just do hot springs. Woo, hot springs time! Oh no! Huh. Interesting. Let's take a dip in the hot springs. Let's do it, boys. Let's get someone here got before me. Maybe it's Kurt? No. There's one person that we missed talking to, aka Claire.
Major? I'm sorry. I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
Is that you, Rean?
Oh no!
Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
Dad mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How are you holding up? You aren't overworking yourself, are you? Thank you for the concern, but please put that worry out of your mind. My work sometimes come with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. Suppose that's true. RMP is being restructured, having its military capacity downsized, but at the same time, so I can't deny that I am busy. But that's true for many others right now. I don't think I have a right to complain. What do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to the RMP and the television don't answer directly to the government anymore? Yes, because of that we aren't going to have as much freedom as we used to. I believe that we're still able to protect the people of Ereboni in a different way than the army like before. I see. The RMP isn't rolled into the army though, right? Correct. Although that possibility was being considered at one point. In the end, it didn't happen. Thanks to in part with General Van Dyke and Provisional Government Head Regnitz. not impossible that it could lead to a power struggle in the future, unfortunately. I believe the Empire needs something with a chain of command, separate from the army that can serve as a deterrent. To avoid power gathering in one place, you mean? Exactly. Doors in its graduate might self-include expect to serve another kind of deterrent as well. Using that the students and teachers are alike and exert influence in various fields, and all kinds of connections. I see. As someone who's helped raising those next generation of Door students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. As you should. We're all counting on you.
By the way, Rean.
Oh?
Yes?
This feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you.
For what?
For all you did during the rivalries. For all you did for Milliam, for facing me head-on. And for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done. But I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do, and I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
That is a dangerous line,
You're
Rean.
oblivious to how you sound sometimes.
Like, literally.
Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you, too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Rean?
Oh?
Of course I am. Busy, certainly. But I am happy.
Liar.
I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight. We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up and braced for the inevitable. It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now. And I can still be with everyone I care about. Which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy. You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand. You, Rean, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you. Am I wrong?
Hook, line, and sinker.
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me. You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it. All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen. Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did?
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position. You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
Don't worry. I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. Every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better or see you and Milliam's smiling faces, I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if I
don't think my approach will work for you. You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. Just, I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Damn, what a moment.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
I did call myself duplicitous.
At any rate, you catch colds like that standing around like that, you know? My unclouded eye can see through anything. Why don't the three of you come and join us in the water? I suspected we wouldn't be able to evade your notice. For what it's worth, I did feel kinda guilty listening in. We didn't hear all your conversation though, please don't worry on that count. Huh, it's on me for not watching what I said in a public place. Instructor Claire really is amazing. All I'd end up doing is letting our instructor listen to my problems. I can't possibly help with his. You okay, Yuna? Suspect she's thinking how much she would like to wash your back. Much like I once did. Oh no, hell no, no. As if you did what now? How untoward both of you both. Listen, guys, you aren't gonna deny the allegations, I see. There was a very good reason for what happened. After Rean was taken to task this past, Ash and Kurt and Ash came to everyone in the spring. The group enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stress away only for a moment. Off-screen hot springs. Ah, that felt amazing. I'm jealous you had a place like this close to by all your life, instructor. Yeah, I get it why he's so addicted to hot springs now. I need you all come to understand in time. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, I suppose it's time we departed. Already? You mean, here it comes. Take your fine going to analyze why we're summoned here. We're going out into the valley, I assume. Correct, please follow me. I'll your answers soon enough. Party menu. You can also change your team in battle by pressing the button, switch button. I have a big ass party, by the way. Rean, Yuna, Kurt, Altina, Muse, Ash, Claire. Literally, it's gonna be a lot of people. Okay. That does mean I can literally put everyone in the hot springs, you know? Because we can. This is the longest animation hot spring. Okay, there we go. Alright. Before we head into Ymir Valley...
It's my turn!
Very well.
My turn.
I'm up.
I think this time, at least we could save the game. So yeah, next time on Trails into Reverie. We're gonna continue on Rean's route, head into Ymir Valley. Guess I'll see you guys all next time.